want to welcome you all to today's weekly review. Quickly, I'm going to show you an overview of how the week went, what we did, and some of the decisions we took in the markets. Okay, so this was the first entry just at the opening of the markets on Monday, and it didn't quite go well. This one went straight to hit stop loss, and that was 20 pips minus. That's 20 pips loss. And then we had this one that went straight to take profit, and it gave us just about, let me check it quickly, it gave us just about 34 pips. And then we had the next one that got induced before going to take profits, and the last one that got induced again before going to take profit. So basically we had 4 entries, only one hit take profit. The remaining 3 induced us. This one though went to stop loss. The second one was too early, induced us, and this one also got us induced. So this is 20, 60 pips loss and 30 pips profit. So we are on 30 pips loss. So it wasn't a profitable week for GU. And quickly let's go to EU. So just a few reviews on those inducements, because I've gone to check reason why we had those inducements so that it doesn't repeat itself next week. So EU, the first one went to stop loss, the second one stop loss, the third one hit take profit. So we have 40 pips stop loss, and then we have 28 pips profit. That gives us how many loss now? 11 pips loss. And then we had another 20 pips loss here, which induced before going straight to take profit. So if you put this also, you have 58 pips stop loss on EU. So EU2 was not profitable, so it wasn't a profitable week, and for a very long time we've not had this kind of week. And then we had gold, and gold also went to hit stop loss, only one entry, and the entry went to stop loss. Not profitable for gold, not profitable for EU, not profitable for GU. Very unlike other weeks that we've had, but that's the essence of this weekly review, because we have to review exactly what went wrong so that in the coming week we can recover all of our losses. But I want to guarantee you that it's actually part of the process of trading. There are times when you can end the week in loss, even though we usually end most times in profits. But this week is a little bit different, and we're going to look at why it happened that way so that we can correct it. Now if you look at the massive sell on DXY, you'll find that there is a void here, and most people were targeting that void, especially me. But DXY decided not to go close to the void. It kept on declining, and we kept waiting for the pivot so we can spot the reversal, but all anticipation to that was not valid. So currently we're going to just reanalyze the XY, because it looks like it's about to retrace. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you'll see what the XY has done so far. You can see the massive void he has left behind. It has not happened in a long time, so no one would have anticipated that DXY is about to do this kind of void. But in spite of all, that's why it's good to use good and proper risk management in trading, so that you can be able to accommodate certain losses and then be able to manage it properly, so that you do not go bankrupt. Okay, so we're going to reanalyze the XY, and then we're going to decide exactly what we're going to do to recover the losses for this week. Now going back to GU to look at a few things, because I have gone to look at it critically to see the errors we made. And let me show you quickly. Now this is the previous low and the recent high, okay, before this was formed, this low. Now that low is a retracement into a POI, because when price broke structure here, it gave this high, okay, and then let's see it like this. Let's see it like this. Okay, so when price, see what it is here, first of all, let's look at this previous high giving a break of structure. Okay, now this is another break of structure, so that's an external break of structure. If you look to the downside, you find another one on this side. Okay, so now break of structure, break of structure. So having taken out this, price is supposed to return to a POI. Okay, so that is going to play out in the week. Now what we're going to pay close attention to is to be able to spot the POI from this low to this, or would the POI should be just around this side because the equilibrium should be here. So we're going to spot that on a higher time frame and watch what it will play out on a lower time frame, because that is exactly where we got it wrong in the course of the previous week. Just like this, if you look at the 24 hours time frame, you see what I just showed you now. So this was a break of structure giving this fade low, and then another higher break of structure confirming the range. But as this break of structure has been taken out, price is supposed to retest on a POI, although this is not the POI. This is not the POI. Looking at this external break of structure. Okay, I've done a comprehensive video explaining to you the different kinds of break of structure and how to read them properly. So you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel and try to see that video so that you can be carried along with what I'm talking about. So but haven't seen that price has taken out this break of structure. If you look at the POI, that's from here to here. The equilibrium is around here, so that means price will definitely come in this zone before it probably pushes up, and that's exactly the pullback that most people have been expecting that did not play out as expected. So let's come back here so I show you a few things. Okay, now so see what price has done so far. So there was a break of structure here, external break of structure, and then there was an internal break of structure here, another internal break of structure here, then another internal break of structure here. So if you look closely, now I did this on a 4-hour time frame. Now let's go into our entry time frame and spot that correctly. So when you look at that, so the same thing is applicable for EU. When you look at that, you see that there was a break of structure here, internal. There's another one here. Okay, there's another one here. Then if you look closely, let's go back to 4-hour so that I can just show you that one that confirmed that particular entry. If you look closely, you will find okay, it's not clearly seen on the 4-hour time frame. Let me now show you on the 15 minutes, which is our entry time frame. So if you look closely, you will find that there is, or rather there was, a break of structure here. Okay, then there was another break here, haven't broken this. Okay, so when price took out this structure and took out this structure, I felt that price was going to trigger. Okay, this was the first one here, break of structure, change of character. I felt price was going to trigger from this point. There's another one here. Okay, if you look from this angle, you look at the DXY, you find that the DXY was going bearish. So when I saw price took out this top structure, gave this failed low, I anticipated that price was going to come into a POI, which is just around this point, and go in, but that was not the exact POI, and that's where we got it wrong. So but if you look closely, you will see that after this break of structure, after this break of structure. The previous low was somewhere around here. There's a break of structure here, and the previous low was this. Then if you look at the POI from that previous low using the Fib tool, you would see that we have the going to the high after the break of structure. You see that we have our entry on the consequence encroachment, which is on the discount zone. So we were correct in that entry, but price got very close to our take profit and got rejected. So that means for some reasons our take profits liquidity zone was a little bit far from where it was spotted, so that was another error. So that's the reason why when you are drawing liquidity zones, you give allowances so that a little thing cannot make you miss that, because that was exactly what made us miss that. That would have just been an entry and we're out, because every other thing that price did was based on what the XY was, playing out. Price didn't just play as expected. Okay, so let's see if this is a break of structure peradventure, of which I already told you, if you look from the 4-hour time frame, that there was a break of structure here. Okay, there was another one here. So using this as the previous low, you will find that if you draw the Fib 2 from here to here, you're able to spot another entry, of which price came into this POI, gave another entry, and that's the entry that came to now confirm that take profit correctly before the close of the week. So because of that, what we're going to do in the course of the new week, having reviewed these errors, is number one, like I said, we will try as much as possible when drawing liquidity zones to give allowances. These are liquidity zones. We give allowances so that when we are targeting, because we target take profit and we target stop loss, so that we can take the stop loss and take the take profit, we will not miss out like how we missed out on this. That was where the error came from. Okay, number one, review. Number two, review is that haven't seen the trend and the confirmed break of structures. We're going to look at the higher time frame where the trend is clearly seen, and we're going to confirm the pullback correctly, of which if you look closely from here, you will see this is the low. You will see it here. This is a low, this is a high. You will see the pullback confirmed correctly from the 4-hour time frame, of which if you go into the 15 minutes time frame, you can easily spot the POI, of which this POI was just around here, and can confirm this particular move. So this could have been a good entry just after the NFP. But that's all. We have to take some time, to reanalyze this and review this, so that as we coming into a new week, we can, win more and then recover all those losses. So this applies to EU, GU, and gold. So quickly, let's look at the other currency pairs. I'm not sure if we had any entry on them. So we have EJ, sorry. So we didn't have any entry on EJ. We didn't have any entry on GJ. Though I posted entries for NFP, which is for gambling, and I warned that no one should trade. Disclaimer. Okay, so because gambling is not trading, and for those who gambled it based on the signals that were posted according to their algorithm, spotting that on XNES, we were able to win most of those entries. So this is UJ went a little bit and decided to induce. So, and that is all for those ones, ones that are connected to JPY. So quickly, let's look at AU. We have EG. Not sure there's an entry on EG. So there was no entry on EG, so we're going to analyze EG for the new week. And then we have AU. I'm not sure there's an entry. Okay, there was an entry on AU. It got induced and then went down as predicted. Okay, and most likely we'll be going to take profit. So this is a swing trade, so we're going to just wait for it to play out before we get another entry. Then let's look at UC. Okay, so UC, I think UC did the same thing. It got induced and then it's currently moving. It's coming here. This is also another swing trade, but we didn't go in at the correct time. Okay, I think that's all for Forex. No, we have this THF-JPY. I analyzed it and I was looking at going in somewhere around here, but I'm surprised how I missed this. Maybe because I wasn't on the chart. Probably GU was taking a lot of my attention because of what was going on. So we have USD CHF. So USD CHF went a little bit as predicted, but it did not get to take profit before, it reversed, went halfway. So we're going to reanalyze all of them for the new week. But get ready, it's going to be a great week. Okay, I didn't give you GJ, no entry on GJ. Okay, but the last one he take profit, and that'll be all on Forex. So quickly, let's go into commodities, stocks, and synthetics. So those ones, we usually spot them from the 2-hour time frame. So we have, okay, that's GJ. So we have the first one, which is US30. I think there was an entry on US30 that didn't go as predicted. Okay, this was it. Got induced, so that was a failed entry. Then we didn't have any other one. I'm not sure. US oil was only for NFP and gamble. This was the previous entry that went to take stop loss. Then we have Tesla. I'm not sure there's an entry on Tesla. So Tesla just played as predicted. We just say, okay, it's going to do this, and that's what it has done. So we're going to look for the entry in the coming week because Tesla is following just as we are predicting it. So we have Nasdaq, and Nasdaq, we didn't get any entry on Nasdaq, and Nasdaq behaves just exactly as US 100, so we didn't get any entry. You can see the both of them are like twin brothers. And then we have I think that was all. So Trump USDT is let's see if it's gaining mileage. Okay, still hold, not yet. Millennia, the same thing. Millennia USDT, the same thing, still going down. You can still hold on spot wallets. And then we have Pi USDT. For those of you who held Pi USDT, I'm sure by now you have testimonies, because successfully Pi USDT has moved from where I told you to buy it, and that was 0.7. It is now 1.74, though it got to 3. It's currently pulling back, and I told you Pi is going to 50. It's going to $60. So get ready, Pi is going to $60. So if you want to invest, then you can look into that. Then Bitcoin. Okay, we didn't trade Bitcoin, sorry, we gambled Bitcoin for NFP and it went well. So Bitcoin and Ethereum has been declining massively, so because of that we just left them to play because we don't want to sell. We just want to get the buy entry. So I'm going to reanalyze Ethereum and possibly tell you where you can buy Ethereum. And Bitcoin, like there was an entry. Okay, there was no entry on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been doing so far, though the NFP on Bitcoin was a win for the gamble. So that is all on crypto, synthetics, crypto, synthetics, Forex, CFDs, and commodities. So right now we're on synthetics. We have a couple of synthetics that went quite well in the course of the week. So quickly, let me just show you all of them as we round up this weekly review. So get ready, make sure you don't miss the weekly analysis. And for those of you who have been missing the live trading session with me that happens every Monday 1 p.m. GMT +1, I want to encourage you not to miss it for next one, because for those people who have been consistently attending all my live trading session, they must attest that it has been very helpful to their trading. So this is volatility 25. This was the previous entry, no new entry. So we have volatility 50, no recent entry apart from this one that failed. So we're going to do the analysis on all of them. And we have volatility 75, no recent entry. Then we have volatility 100, no recent entry. We're going to reanalyze all of them. Then we have boom 500. So boom is giving us signs like we need to go in, but we need to find out where the upside liquidity will be, so we know where we take profit. But this is a complete market structure shift. But let's see how far it's going. Well, boom is currently buying. It's currently buying, so I don't know. Let's see. We need to know exactly where it's going to first before we can confirm if we should buy. But let's look again first from the 4-hour time frame to see what trend it is. Okay, it took out this low. It's coming here. It's coming to this POI. Okay, so I cannot find any liquidity on the upside yet apart from the POI. Okay, I've spotted one just now. I'm finding this order block liquidity here, and I kind of feel, or no, I kind of see from my strategy that boom is going to go that far. So it may just be a massive buy. Okay, I'm seeing another one here. Seeing another one here. So this might just be an added advantage to those of you who are seeing this weekly review, so that you can buy boom. Okay, so then from our entry time frame, so I think those are the liquidities on the upside. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, so for those of you who want to buy boom, you can now gallantly buy from here to the next liquidity side as you take profit, and your stop loss will just be beneath the previous low. So here is a beautiful entry from boom. Remember, the boom entry is for the VIP group. So for those of you who just saw it now on this video, it's an added advantage to you because you have seen the signal already, so you can actually take advantage of it and let it just be a bonus for you. So, and then those of us on the VIP group should get this, so that as many that want to buy boom can just go and buy boom immediately. So that's for boom 500. And then we have crash 500. So no entry on crash 500. Then we have jump 25. So no entry on jump 25. Then we have jump 50. No entry on jump 50. Then we have jump 75. Jump 75. No entry on jump 75. And then we have the final one, the last and not the least, jump 100. No entries on jump 100. Okay, so I just guess GU was taking a lot of our attention because of what he was doing and because of the way. So get ready, we're going to be analyzing everything. Okay, so this night's analysis will be ready. Of course, the videos will be coming up shortly for you, so that you can see what I had analyzed. Well, don't miss the Monday 1 p.m. live session. Remember, I take my time to do all of this analysis because I'm interested in you winning, and that's why I do the live trading session, so that I can guide you on what the market is showing me, and you can go with me in anticipation, speculating and winning the entries. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the notification buttons so that when we post new videos, informative videos, you can be notified and you can be the first to see them.